Good morning. Hey, we're jumping into Ecclesiastes right away, and let me ask you this question. Are you content? Now, contentment's a funny thing, but let me read Ecclesiastes 1, starting in verse 3, and we'll see. It says, "What do people get for all their hard work under the sun? Generations come and generations go, but the earth never changes. The sun rises, the sun sets. Then it hurries around to rise again. The wind blows south, then it turns north. Around and around it goes, blowing in circles. Rivers run into the sea, but the sea is never full. And then the water returns again to the rivers and flows out again to the sea. Everything is wearisome, beyond description. No matter how much we see, we are never satisfied. No matter how much we hear, we are never content." Again, we're looking at the book of Ecclesiastes, and this wise sage, he shares what's on his heart. And he says, everything just keeps happening and nothing is satisfied and we aren't content. And contentment is a thing that a lot of us struggle with. And I saw some good teaching on contentment. And in the Bible, there are some stories about it. One of the stories that I think really shows contentment or discontentment really is the story of Achan in the book of Joshua. And he saw, he coveted, he took, and he hid. That's what happened. He saw what he wanted, and then he coveted it. Coveting is basically saying, God isn't providing the way I think he should. I'm not trusting God for what he's giving me. I desire that, so I want that. And it creates a discontentment in our spirit, in our body. Basically an inner desire. And anytime you have an inner desire, there's going to be an outward action if you don't take it into control. And so he took this stuff that God told him not to take, and he hid it. He didn't use it, he just hid it. Because he'd hoped maybe someday to use it, but he really never received any benefit from it. And he was judged for that. What do we take? Like I said, Melissa Kruger shared some ideas. Sometimes we take position. We gossip about others so that we're better. We tear them down by our gossip, talking about them. We take money because we're not generous. We don't help. We don't share. We take other people's joy. Somebody's celebrating, somebody's happy, and so we make sure that they come down to our level because we don't want them to be happy. We lust. We break down relationships. There's a way to fix all this, and that's to go to a different style, is to seek God, to desire what God has for you, to give instead of taking, and then to confess that we're not all there. We're not always content. But we can stop after we see something, we can stop the cycle. If we see something we want, we can say, hey, that's really nice, that's really shiny, that's really great, but I love what God gave me. I am so happy. I'm so content with what God has provided already. And it changes us into a heart of gratitude. So today, as you look around, seek contentment by being thankful for the things that God has provided. God bless you.